Have you ever watched a Japanese preschool in action? Tiny 3-year-olds walking in perfect lines, putting their shoes neatly on the rack, serving lunch to classmates, cleaning the classroom with real brooms, and no one is yelling, no one is rushing, no one is fighting the child to please listen. It looks almost unreal. And yet, this level of independence is completely normal in Japan. So what are Japanese moms doing differently? Today, we're breaking down the psychology, the cultural philosophy, and the tiny habits that make Japanese kids independent even at age 3. And the surprising part? It has nothing to do with strict discipline, and everything to do with how the child sees themselves. Let's begin. In Japan, ages 3 to 5 are considered the golden years for building independence. Not because children are more capable, but because their brains are more malleable. Neuroscience shows that in early childhood, kids form habits 3 times faster than later in life. While many parents wait until kids are ready, Japanese moms quietly build independence through daily microtasks, carrying their own backpack, putting shoes neatly on the shelf, packing their lunch napkin, helping set the table, wiping the table after eating. These are tiny actions, but they shape a child's identity. I can do things. I belong. I contribute. That's the first foundation of Japanese independence. There is a famous parenting belief in Japan. If I do it today, my child won't do it tomorrow. So when a child struggles with zipping a jacket, putting on shoes, carrying a bag, the Japanese mom does not step in, even when she could do it faster. Instead, she waits, patiently, silently, because every time the child completes a task on their own, even imperfectly, their brain gets a reward spike of dopamine. That dopamine teaches, trying feels good. I want to try more. But when adults constantly rescue children, we accidentally teach the opposite lesson. You can't do this. Let me do it for you. Japanese moms understand this deeply. They value effort over speed. At Japanese preschools, 3-year-olds have real jobs. Not pretend chores, but meaningful contributions. One child waters the plants, another wipes the tables, others help serve lunch or return cups to the kitchen. Teachers do not redo their work. Moms do not fix the imperfections. Because if you redo a child's task after they've done it, you teach them. Your contribution doesn't matter. But in Japan, children grow up feeling, my efforts help others. I'm part of the group. I have value. This creates intrinsic motivation, the strongest kind of motivation. Western parenting often uses big praise. Good job. You're amazing. You're so smart. Japanese moms avoid this. Instead, they use quiet acknowledgement, called miru-mei, the observing eye. They say, thank you for helping. You placed the shoes carefully. You carried that all by yourself. No exaggerated excitement. No performance pressure. Just sincere observation. This form of praise teaches children to value effort, not approval. And when a child is proud of their own effort, they no longer depend on adult praise to act. This is the seed of independence. Imagine a child spills water on the table. In some homes, the reaction is immediate. Be careful. Look what you did. You're so messy. This builds shame, not independence. But in a Japanese home, the mom quietly says, let's clean it together. No anger, no guilt, no punishment. Just a moment of responsibility. When a child fears mistakes, they avoid effort. When a child feels safe with mistakes, they try more. Independence grows in safety, not fear. Independence isn't about a child's willpower. It's about the world they live in. Japanese homes are arranged so that children can succeed without help. Hooks placed at child height. Baskets labeled with simple icons. Shoes stored in low shelves. Small chairs by the entryway. Minimal clutter. Everything has a home. This idea comes from both Zen simplicity and Montessori philosophy. The belief is simple. If the environment is right, the child will act right. A messy environment creates helplessness. A clear environment creates independence. Over weeks and months, something remarkable happens. The child starts doing things without being told. They anticipate what needs to be done. They take pride in contributing. They stop resisting ordinary tasks. Not because they were forced, but because they were guided into an identity. I am someone who can do things, and identity, not discipline, is what creates true independence. If this video opened your eyes to how Japanese moms build independence, imagine what your life and your child's life would look like if you applied just one of these tiny habits starting today. If you want more Japanese wisdom, brain science, and tiny daily habits that help build better minds and better days, make sure to subscribe. One small insight today can shape your child's future tomorrow.